Why Titanic is not taken out till today. It's been 111 years since the Titanic sank. Where did Titanic go when it was built? It can never sink. But years ago it collided with an iceberg and sank. Many people wonder why Titanic was not pulled out of the sea even after so many years. So in today's video, we will tell you why Titanic hasn't come out yet. On April 10, 1912, it was the time when a very beautiful, luxury royal ship equipped with many facilities set out on a journey. Drowned exactly 5 days later. There is 71% water on the whole Earth, the advanced 30% part is land. The part of the sea is so big that you will not be able to imagine it. Titanic was found in 1985, about 73 years after the sinking, but even after 38 years of finding it, this ship could not be taken out of the sea. After the sinking of the Titanic ship, scientists tried desperately to find it. Finally, in 1985, American Navy officer and archaeologist Robert Bellow along with his team set out on a mission to find the Titanic. Then they finally came to know where and in what condition the Titanic is. After finding the ship, many of its secrets were revealed, which surprised the whole world. According to the Washington Post, Titanic was submerged in a depth of 12,000 feet of ocean. According to the report of Titanic The New Evidence, this ship was safe before sinking. But as the Titanic sank into the depths of the ocean, it broke into two. According to reports, Titanic iceberg did not sink after colliding. When the searchers found the wreckage of the sunken ship due to a fire in the ship, they saw that many things in the ship were the same. There was a lot of effort to get the ship out, but the scientists had come to know that it was impossible to get it out. Even with the help of today's advanced technology, Titanic has not been taken out yet and it still exists in the depths of the ocean. It was not possible to take out the Titanic in the same way as it is usually taken out in the depths of the ocean because it was broken into two parts. But with the help of the Titanic submarine and powerful magnetic technology, perhaps there are many difficulties in these works on attempts to get out, the biggest reason being the weight of the Titanic. Its weight is 46,000 tons, which is very much. Another reason is the pressure of the water, which multiplies the weight of the ship. The depth of the place where the Titanic sank is very high. There is darkness all around. The temperature in the depths of the ocean is 1 degree Celsius. In the face of these adverse circumstances, it can be very risky for a person to go so deep, then come back. In such a situation, it is a very distant thing to remove the debris from here. It is almost impossible to take out the debris lying 4 kilometers below the depth of the sea in the face of adverse conditions. Even the scientists could not make such a powerful submarine that could bring such a huge ship up easily. Initially, scientists had no plan to take out this ship, but then they made a plan to take out the Titanic through some methods. The first experiment was the pink ball, which it was thought to take out the ship. Scientists figured out that they would fill the pink ball in the Titanic ship so that this ball would put pressure on all the balls upwards. Then by doing this, the ship will be pulled up with the help of the submarine. But this plan flopped as some scientists argued that the pink balls would explode in the depths of the ocean. After this, another trick was thought of. She was to tie a big balloon to the Titanic and fill it with helium gas. Then automatically the ship will come above it. But this plan was also a flop because it was very difficult to fill helium gas in millions of balloons by going so deep. Then scientists figured out that the density of ice is less than that of water, so ice floats in water. He thought if somehow the water near the Titanic was turned into ice, then by doing so the ship, which is water, would come above the water. The idea for this trick was of American engineer John Pierre. He said in his research, a lot of liquid nitrogen would be required for this. This idea is no doubt amazing, but according to the British gas company, about 500,000 tons of liquid nitrogen will be needed to execute it. Then a thought came into everyone's mind: it is impossible to take such a quantity of nitrogen to the depth of the ocean. This idea by doing bring it to after this, a shipbuilding company gave the idea that first of all the dirt accumulated on the Titanic should be cleaned. This will require a powerful vacuum cleaner. Then Titanic will be tied with a thick iron chain. We'll have to join the submarine. It can be brought up, but to execute this project, 20 million kilowatts of electricity will be required. But with the wires through which electricity has to be delivered here, there is a possibility of their bursting. That's why this idea also flopped. Many companies planned to bring it out. This plan will be made in the future as well, but the cost involved in bringing it out is so much that it has to be compensated. Can't even if there is compensation, it may take more than 100 years. Even though people's mouths are attached to this ship, why would any company spend so much money to get Titanic out? It can be very risky. According to a BBC report, the wreckage of Titanic is now rapidly melting in the sea. So there is no point in taking him out. In the coming 20 to 30 years, the debris of the Titanic will completely melt. Will dissolve in seawater. The bacteria found in the sea are rapidly eating Titanic's iron, due to which it is rusting. These marine bacteria eat about 180 kilograms of debris daily. In such a situation, the age of Titanic is not much. That's why it is not wise to take out its debris. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.